Sorry about that. Questions for Armando. Greg Barnes, you lead us off.
Hey, Armando. Last couple of times we've talked with Hubert, he's really seemed to emphasize defense. Have you seen kind of an elevated emphasis on that end of the court in preseason practice?
Definitely. I mean, every day in practice, that's like one of the huge things we do is we do like a defensive execution series, and we do a bunch of different defensive concepts, and we kind of keep track of it. And that's something that we have a lot of fun doing too. I mean, we kind of got a significant defense that we play this year that most college teams don't play. I think the only other team that may do it is like Duke since I've been in college. So it's a lot of fun being able to play that way, and we all love it.
Is it a big change from how Roy used to emphasize things defensively?
Yes, I would say so, because we play more like in the gaps versus denying, and also just the way we play ball screens. It's a lot easier on me as a big, and it kind of allowed me to, kind of be the quarterback of the defense and just decide what the guards do versus the old defense. But I mean, it's harder on the guards though, but it's easier on me, so I love it.
Thanks.
Andrew Jones.
Hey, Armando, your coach has a lot of reverence for this program and for the people that have come before him, and I'm sure he's talked a lot to you guys about it. Do you have a grasp on kind of how cool it is for him to travel the basketball path that he has and end up in this position as the head coach of this program?
Definitely. I mean, he talks to us about it all the time, just like his journey, just from even when he was a little kid, when his uncle played here, just to now him being the head coach. Is just kind of crazy to think that him as a little kid coming here just watching a game to now being the head coach, just how everything came full swing.
Is that kind of a cool thing? You guys ever talk about how coaches, he's gone to the NBA for a long time, he's at ESPN for a long time, but he's sort of a Carolina lifer. And has that total UNC DNA. Is that something you guys ever talk about?
Definitely. I mean, I think it just speaks on just the whole program of UNC just in general, just UNC having such a strong just alumni just background and former players that we're allowed as a program to hire players that formerly went here. I mean, it just says a lot about the program. I mean, you see a lot of other programs going and getting guys from other schools, other leagues and stuff like that, but just us being able to keep it in the family says a lot.
Cool. Thank you.
Dina King.
Hey, Armando, with the COVID year last year, how excited are you and the team being able to play in front of the fans again in the Smith Center?
I mean, it's just so exciting. I mean, just being able to play in the Smith Center with so many fans, I mean, it already gives us a 10-point advantage over other teams. And just for some players, well, most players, just hearing the crowd go crazy after you score, it just gives you an extra pump, and you want to just keep going and go even harder just to impress the crowd and get that W.
Thank you.
CL.
Armando, in what ways have you seen the returning players kind of take heed to what Hubert told you guys after that Wisconsin game, through the summer and in this off season leading up to tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I mean, being the first team under the Roy Williams to lose in the first round, I mean, that was just something that wasn't a good feeling. And like Coach Davis said, it was something to let us know about and let us know that's not the Carolina way. So just coming in, like you said, he told us, like, I'm trying to think, it was something like, I guess, like, if you're not locked all the way in, like, I guess you can leave. So that was something that he told us. So coming in, everybody that came back want to be here. So that's what it is.
And how do you feel different? You kind of like an OG now, this your third year, coming into this season. In what ways do you kind of feel like you see things differently going into this?
I mean, it's just kind of weird. I think about it all the time because I swear I felt like I just started college just 2 years ago. Me and Cole just first getting here to now being a junior. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think just people looking at me as kind of like a veteran player. But, I mean, I've been embracing it. It's something to get used to, though, for sure.
Thanks.
Michael Coe.
Hey, Armando. So today you were named to the Naismith Award watch list for National Player of the Year. Is that something at all that you pay attention to, or is it just, one day at a time?
Nah, just one day at a time. I never really get into that stuff. I really don't. I didn't even know until you just told me.
Okay. Well,
you have a great SID, Armando. Yeah, we tell you all these things.
Yes, you didn't tell me that though. I didn't know that.
Anything else, Michael?
No, that's it.
All right, Kiera.
Hey, Armando. Previous championship years, teams have made a commitment to amongst themselves, for the new year as it starts. What kind of commitment have you guys made as the season starts tomorrow to each other?
I would say just our main thing is just really just wanting to win and not focusing on just us like personally, but just as a team. Like if somebody goes off one night, we all just happy for just the player and just hopefully that we won. But just not being so selfish and just being more just for the team. I would say that's the main thing. Just we got a lot of unselfish guys.
Anybody else for Armando? All right, Armando, thank you very much. Appreciate everybody jumping on.